Hi, it's Jason with drpremed.com, and right now I'm in the process of working on editing a personal statement for medical school. I just want to tell you a little bit about what's going on with the process. I've been working with the student for a while. I actually looked at my emails, and I have about 13 messages going back and forth with this student, and I've been asking them questions. I've been getting feedback, which is great, but as I'm trying to help them craft their personal statement for medical school, I'm just running into this problem where I feel like I don't know who they are as an applicant or who they are as a person. I know their why for why they want to go into medicine, the story behind all of that. I know some of the influencing factors that they have in their life, some of the sacrifices they made, but at the end of the day, I'm still scratching my head trying to figure out this person's personality, what are their desires, what are their fears, what are their motivations, and ultimately their personality. Like, what's going to give them that competitive edge, that advantage that's going to help them stick out amongst everybody else who's applying to medical school. And so that's what we're working on right now, where I asked them some basic questions about what they like to do outside of work, outside of school, just some random activities. Do they participate or not? Because basically what happens is I can use one piece of that information and then turn that into an entire essay by just having found that piece that's going to click for me, and along with the adcoms when they go ahead and read the essay, that's going to make this applicant stand out and be, wow, we're really impressed by you, we want to bring you into an interview at our medical school. So we're just going back and forth on this process until we find what works, because I'm not going to just say, you know what, I've done enough of your essay, I'm going to just pass it along, it's good enough. That's not how I work. I want you to have your best medical school personal statement. So we're going to just continue working on it, and I'm going to just continue to make drafts, think about it, and actually put the essay down, do some other stuff, because when you write, you can't force the writing process. It has to come naturally for you. And so actually I just put the essay down. I'm actually sending this video to you right now so you guys can know, like, I don't just sit there and like force an essay and just make it come out like magic. It doesn't work that way. I'm actually going to wait until I get the comments and feedback from this person before moving forward, because I know there's an entire paragraph or a section or two I actually want to totally scrap from their essay because I just don't think it's good enough. Not in a sense like their writing style, I just think the topic just isn't going to work for what we're trying to do to get them into medical school. And so these are things that I do, the considerations that go through my head while I'm editing personal statements for students, and explains why last year 100% of the students I worked with, they were able to get into medical school, and I want that trend to continue. So it's going to take us a little bit longer than expected to get through their essay, but at the end of the day they're going to have a piece of essay writing sample that they're going to submit, that they're going to be very proud of, and we both can be confident that it's going to do what it needs to do, where the reader's going to look at their essay, read over, and be like, wow, this is somebody who really has a compelling story. I understand their why, I understand why in particular they want to go into medicine, I understand what they're going to bring to the field of medicine, so let's bring them into a medical school interview, because that's ultimately the goal of your personal statement, is to get you invited to medical school interview so that you can get into medical school and become a doctor. And so right now, just to recap, I'm just waiting to get more comments and feedback from this applicant so that I can kind of do some more work on their essay, know where I want to take it. And they've been happy. They said, Jason, I'm glad that through this process I'm still retaining my voice and you're not like totally changing it where it seems like this isn't me, but it's still going to be you. So that's the way I work with these personal statements. And it's like medicine, like a part art, part science. That's going to happen there. I know my overall rubric of how I construct the anatomy of a personal statement, that's going to stay the same, but it's just the content and how we do our transitions and some other details that I work in there that make it really stand out, so students do get it in medical school. So I'm just in the process of doing that now, and if you guys have any questions about that process, just let me know in the comments, any feedback that you guys or questions you guys have about medical school personal statement writing and all of that good stuff. Again, this is Jason with drpremed.com signing off. Take care.